It happened about 6 years ago when I was living alone in a small apartment just outside of Portland. I'd only been there a few months, and the neighborhood felt safe enough. Quiet streets, families, and elderly neighbors who smiled and waved when I walked by. One night, I woke up around 2:30 in the morning. At first, I thought it was the wind rattling the glass. But then I heard it again, a sharp, deliberate tap-tap-tap on my bedroom window. Now, this window was on the second floor. The only way anyone could reach it would be with a ladder. I froze in bed, holding my breath, trying to convince myself it was just a branch, but there were no trees anywhere near that window. I finally gathered the courage to peek through the blinds. What I saw made my blood run cold. A man was standing there, pressed right against the glass. His face was pale, his eyes wide open, unblinking, like he was in some kind of trance. The glass fogged with each breath he took. He didn't move, didn't knock again, just stared at me through the blinds. My phone was on the nightstand. I dialed 911 with shaking hands, whispering to the operator what was happening. While I was on the phone, the man slowly raised one hand and began dragging his fingers across the glass, leaving streaks in the condensation. The dispatcher told me to stay on the line until police arrived. Those 10 minutes felt like an eternity. I couldn't take my eyes off the man's face. He didn't speak. He didn't smile. He just stared. When the police finally pulled into the driveway, the flashing lights filled my room. I looked back at the window, but he was gone. No ladder, no footprints below, nothing. Just an empty, quiet yard. The officer searched the area but found no one. They told me it was probably a prank or someone passing through. But here's the part that still chills me to this day. The next morning, I checked the outside of the window. Clear as day, in the condensation marks, were 5 long streaks from his fingers and a greasy outline of his forehead pressed against the glass. No one was ever caught, and sometimes late at night, I still wake up and wonder if he'll come back, and what would have happened if I hadn't woken up when I did.